Hello, people. I hope all of you are doing well. So, welcome to another session for mock interview series for BARC and NPCIL. And today we have Ankur Bansal sir with us in the panel. I'm here, and the candidate is Hemanth. So, Hemanth, how are you all? How are you doing?
I am fine, sir.
Okay, so you are preparing for
I'm doing
which interview?
NPCIL, sir.
NPCIL. Okay, wonderful. So, would you like to give us your introduction?
Sir, first of all, thank you for letting me introduce myself. My name is Korlapati Hemanth. I have did my BTech from IIT Tirupati, and I have did my intermediate and schooling from NRA Junior Kalashala and Bajrasham Public School, respectively. During my tenure in IIT Tirupati, I have engaged in various projects, various internships, and co-curricular activities. For instance, I have did my internship in Apollo Tires, which dealt with cooling towers and chillers, and also I did my BTech project in anti-corrosion nanomaterial for anti-corrosion applications, which dealt with making corrosion resistive materials and coating on edges for steel. Apart from that, I'm good at playing badminton and various other sports.
Okay, so that's wonderful. Have you prepared any subject for the interview?
I'm preparing. I have asked several of my friends, sir, and they said some important questions like pumps,
No,
rank and
not
second
topics, but the subject.
subject. I'm preparing heat transfer and fluid mechanics, sir.
Okay, only two subjects.
I'm preparing IPC also, sir, but I didn't prepare that good.
Okay, so what are the 4 or 5 subjects you are planning to prepare?
Heat transfer, mass transfer, IPC, and CRE, sir.
Okay, wonderful. So you have, for the right now you are prepared in heat transfer and FM.
Yes, sir. Some heat transfer and some FM.
Some heat transfer, some FM. Okay, sir,
बिल्कुल सर.
over to you.
So hello Hemanth.
Yes, sir.
So are you
Good
appearing
afternoon, sir.
for the NPCIL interview or for the BARC interview?
NPCIL, sir.
NPCIL interview. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
So tell me, what are the benefits of producing electricity from the nuclear power?
There are some benefits. Means the carbon, there will not be that much release of carbon content. So so it is so there won't be that much pollution caused by nuclear nuclear power plants. And also there are several measures taken by NPCL to prevent nuclear radiation, and it maintains from 10 MSV and at most up to 30 MSV given by guidelines from Nuclear Authority of India. Means there is some authority, sir.
There is only one point that I could understood, and that is low carbon emission. When we produce electricity from the nuclear fuel, the carbon emissions are relatively low, and that's why this is considered as the green electricity.
Yes, sir. Low
Apart
carbon
from that,
footprint.
any other point that you know?
Huh?
Apart from this low carbon emission, any other point that you know? What are the benefits of producing electricity from the nuclear power?
And also with 1 kg of nuclear means coal we and when compared to 1 kg of uranium, we can produce much larger amount of electricity with uranium, sir, and it can last for more years.
So that means the energy density in case of nuclear power is very, very high. Because even a small
Yes, sir.
amount of nuclear fuel can produce a large amount of electricity.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, great. Tell me the process of producing electricity from the nuclear fuel.
First, nuclear from in terms of NPCIL, and there are various NPCIL extracts nuclear mines from Jadugoda in Jharkhand and from Rajasthan, sir. And also we can get nuclear uranium from various other countries like
What is my
Kazakhstan.
question, Hemanth? What is my question?
Oh, sorry. It uses Rankine cycle, sir. First, uranium is hit by some electrons.
No. What is
And-
my question? What is my मैंने क्या पूछा था? What I have asked.
How does NPCIL produce electricity?
How the NPCIL produce electricity? So basically, I want to know the process of producing electricity from the nuclear fuel. I'm not asking that where are the plants situated. Process of producing electricity from the nuclear fuel.
It uses Rankine cycle, sir. It means the heat produced from uranium is sent to turbine to produce electricity, sir. As turbine rotates, electricity is produced, and this vapor is condensed and pumped to the boiler again to produce current again, and the cycle continues.
Okay, so basically you are saying that with the help of the nuclear reaction, the energy that is being released, that energy is utilized in producing steam from water. And
Yes, sir.
that steam is used to run the turbines in order to
Yes,
produce
sir.
electricity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so be clear now. Why are you not clear? You are just speaking something, blah, 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 blah. Communication is missing. Okay, answer in the way that we can understand what are you saying. Okay. Okay, what type of turbine used in the nuclear industry?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Tell me the difference between diffusion and dispersion.
Diffusion. Diffusion is a This diffusion relates to movement of molecules, whereas dispersion relates how much spreading happens.
How much?
Spreading happens. Dispersion.
Sweating.
Spreading.
Scattering.
Scattering.
SPREADING.
SPRA.
Spreading.
Spreading. Okay.
Spreading. Achha.
Yes, sir.
So, any other explanation means in more detail, if you can explain, that would be great. If you can enlighten us.
He is currently prepared only few topics of heat and few topics of FM only. Nothing else.
Few topics of heat and few topics of FM.
Not even a subject.
Why, Hemanth?
Means we had our end summit on 15th, sir. From 15th, I have started preparing, sir, for NPCIL.
Why you are looking nervous? Why are
From
you
last
looking
month,
scared? आप इतना डरे हुए क्यों बैठे हो? मेरे को पहले तो ये तो बताओ, इंटरव्यू कैसे ले हम डरे हुए बच्चे का? Be confident ना?
Yes, sir.
पानी पी लो भाई, इतना डर क्यों रहे हो? मॉक इंटरव्यू है, रियल इंटरव्यू नहीं है. Be relaxed. We are the same faculties who taught you. Don't worry. Have a glass of water. Have a glass of water, okay? Have a glass of water. Just relax, just sit.
And also this is my first interview, sir. I haven't attended any government PSU interviews.
सबका फर्स्ट ही होता है यार. Everybody's first interview, na? After the
sir.
BTech exam, it's everybody's first interview.
I'm doing MTech, sir. IIT
Wow.
Madras.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's good. But
First
don't be
year I
nervous.
have come.
Don't be
Yes,
nervous.
sir.
How many students are there in your batch?
There are
Sorry,
30 to 40 people, sir.
40
Means
people. And
including
what is the
Catholic.
population of the country?
1 billion.
1 billion. So see, in 140 crore people, only 40 students, 40 human beings got the privilege to do the masters from that IIT Madras. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So you are in those top people. So you should feel confident and happy about it. And when sir asked, you said, I am doing MTech from IIT Madras. Why you are fearing about this? It is a good thing. It's not a bad thing you are doing that.
If I tell them I'm doing MTech, will I get a job, sir? Then,
So what?
or will they reject me?
Have some confidence. Okay. Feel happy about it. That yes, like you
Yes,
started your introduction. You said, I'm grateful that I got this opportunity. You are giving me this opportunity. Something like these words you use. So feel that happiness that yes, you are going to be in the interview. Why too nervous about it? You understand that if you are nervous, if you are fear, if you are scared, they will not going to select you. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So why to carry such emotions? You have such a beautiful smile. So answer everything with a smile, with confidence.
Yes, sir.
Like in mock session, you are having this type of trouble. So what will happen in the main interview? That is sir saying, this is mock interview. Why to be nervous? Even if it is your first interview or second interview, doesn't matter. I
Yes,
know we understand that it is normal. Okay, everyone feel the same. When we face our first interview, we were also having this type of goosebumps, butterflies in the stomach. But at least speak something. Your words should be louder.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So,
great.
sir,
So what are the topics that you studied?
Sir, I studied heat transfer, sir,
Complete subject?
and uh, heat transfer, thermodynamics. I'm good at thermodynamics, sir.
No, heat transfer you studied complete from conduction till the last?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
About
Write down the energy balance for the fin.
energy balance for the thing.
You studied fin in the heat
Yes,
transfer?
sir. Yes, sir.
You know fin?
I
Short
know,
fin,
sir.
long fin.
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
So write
Means
down the energy balance for the fin.
this is correct, sir.
So that is minus q x plus del x plus qx minus HA into t minus t infinity is equals to q accumulation. At the steady state, write down. Write down at the steady state.
It is minus KAS d square t by dx square equals to HAS t minus t infinity. Am I wrong?
Double derivative of temperature. Basically
Sir?
dq, that is q in and q out. Okay, that's right. Basically, I want to know that the heat is coming into that thin strip
Yes,
by
sir.
what mode? It is going out by what mode? I want to know the modes of heat transfer.
there are heat is getting into the pin through conduction, and
Mhm.
it is exposed to atmosphere at ambient temperature, sir. And from there heat is lost to the atmosphere, and
It
by
is
this
lost to the atmosphere
by convection,
by convection.
and at the edge we take two conditions: infinitely long fin and adiabatic fin, sir. So that
No. Heat is coming in at X by convection. Oh, sorry, conduction. Then heat is going away to the atmosphere or surrounding by convection over a length of dx.
yes, sir.
So are they two equal, or
No,
is
sir.
there something else?
It is traveling through the fin, sir. That heat is
So
traveling
that is,
through
heat is going out at
and
X plus
traveling to the
dx also
yes, sir.
by,
By conduction.
that is the energy balance. I'm not asking the equation. I'm asking the simple energy balance. So heat is coming in at X by conduction is equals to heat is going out to the surrounding over a length of dx by a convection, plus the heat is going out within the fin at X plus dx by conduction. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you know how to write down the energy balance.
Yes, sir.
Great. Write down the energy balance for the lumped parameter model.
In lumped parameter model, we take it is independent of distance. So
No gyan, energy balance.
energy balance.
Minus k d square t by dx square. How you could double derivative?
Sorry, dt by dx, sir.
You are very fascinated about the double derivative, I guess. Huh? Every energy balance, you are introducing the double derivative.
I did some mistake, sir. I'll check, sir. It is dt by dx, sir. Sorry, there won't.
Again, I'm saying that I don't need the equations. I just want to know the energy balance in writing as a concept. What is equals to what?
Oh, I understood, sir. It is heat accumulated
Hmm.
in the ball equals to that heat that is transferred from the fluid. That is heat accumulation equals to mcp dou t by dou t equals to HAS T minus T infinite. That is lumped parameter model.
Wait. Heat accumulated in the ball is equals to
Heat transferred from the fluid or atmosphere.
heat transferred from the ball to the surrounding.
Yes, sir. Or it can be reverse also, sir. It depends on the temperature of ball and
Tell
temperature
me the
of
reverse energy balance.
reverse energy balance, sir. If it is going from, if ball is at lower temperature and fluid is at higher temperature, and the temperature T infinity, it is T infinity minus T will get
Not equation, energy balance.
energy balance, sir. Heat accumulated.
Reverse. Ball is at lower temperature. Surrounding is at higher temperature.
Surrounding is at higher temperature. Dou T by dou T will become negative dou.
What dot are? Simple energy balance.
Heat
If
lost
surrounding
by
is
the
at higher temperature and ball is at lower temperature, what will be the energy balance?
heat lost by the ball equals to
It lost by the
heat,
ball in case the ball is at lower temperature? Seriously?
heat gained by the ball equals to
First of all, what will happen? Ball will gain the heat or surrounding will lose the heat?
Surrounding will lose the heat, sir.
Start with the surrounding now.
Okay. Heat lost by the surrounding equals to heat gained by the ball.
Heat transferred from the ball, from the surrounding to the ball by convection is equals to
Heat gained by the ball. By
and that
is
heat
by the-
gained by the ball will be in terms of the accumulation of energy.
Yes, sir.
That
It is
energy is
total-
getting accumulated.
Yes, sir.
So accumulation is taking place when the heat is gained by the ball.
Yes, sir.
But when ball is at higher temperature and the heat transfer is taking place from the ball to the surrounding, then what you say? You said heat accumulated by the ball in that case also. Heat is getting
No.
accumulated when you are gaining the heat. But when you are losing the heat, are you accumulating it?
We'll take heat lost by the ball through convection equals to heat gained by the surrounding through convection.
When the heat is gained or the heat is lost,
Stored.
there is
Yes,
a relative similar word that we use, internal energy, that is related to the temperature. Because in both the cases, whether it is heat gain or heat loss, the internal energy is changing. Na? So it's
Yes,
better
sir.
to write down in terms of the internal energy. Change in the internal energy of the ball, increase in the internal energy of the ball, decrease in the internal energy of the ball. If you define in that sense, I think that would be much better. Did you
Yes,
got
sir.
my point?
Yes, sir.
So when the heat is getting transferred from ball to the surrounding, so I would say decrease in the internal energy of the system or the ball will be equals to the heat transfer to the surrounding from the ball by convection. And when reverse is happening, then transfer of heat from the surrounding to the ball by convection will be equals to the increase in the internal energy of the system of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. One last question, then Ankur sir will ask. You studied the hydrodynamic boundary layer?
I know somewhat, sir. Means at the boundary, the velocity is 0.
No, I'm not asking the explanation. I'm asking you have studied that topic or not? If I ask questions, I want to know that you are comfortable in that topic or not.
I have studied long ago, sir.
Okay, just leave it. No issue. So you studied the derivation of heat transfer coefficient in the case of condenser, condensation heat transfer, Nusselt derivation of heat transfer coefficient for falling film of liquid on a flat plate.
I have to remember, sir. I know derivation, sir.
You know the derivation?
Means I forgot.
You forgot. That's amazing. Very good. So let me ask you a very, very basic question. What are the assumptions of the Fourier's law? Remember?
4 years now.
Yeah, Fourier's law of heat conduction.
It is steady state heat flow. Heat is flowing.
Steady state heat flow?
Yes, sir. It is independent of. Yes, sir. Fourier's law tells about steady state heat flow.
Okay.
It tells about conduction, sir.
It tells about
Conduction.
conduction. Okay.
And the rate of conduction is directly proportional to temperature difference and cross-sectional.
This is definition. I'm asking the assumption. Assumption of the Fourier's law.
Fourier's law.
Assumptions.
There is no heat generation
Okay.
during the heat transfer.
Okay.
It is steady state flow.
Hmm.
And heat is transferred only by conduction. That's all, sir.
Amazing. चलिए ठीक है अंकुश sir, please.
Yes, sir. So, Hemanth, you are preparing for NPCIL and you talked about the nuclear reactors and all. So, do you know the type of reactors, nuclear reactors they use in NPCIL in India?
One is pressure PHWR, LHWR.
What is the meaning, full form?
I don't know, sir. Means when I'm filling the form, I saw that.
Okay, leave it. So, have you, like sir was talking about the heat exchangers, condensers. So, do you know heat exchangers?
Yes, sir.
So, in a heat exchanger, which exchanger you have studied?
Studied different types of heat exchangers, sir. Means
Like
there
which
are
heat exchanger you like the most?
shell and tube, sir.
Shell and tube heat exchanger. So, can you tell me which type of pump they use to transport the fluid in shell side and which pump is used for to transport the fluid on tube side?
Tube side, they use mostly centrifugal pump.
Centrifugal pump.
Yes, sir.
So, what is cavitation in centrifugal pump?
Cavitation. It is a formation of water bubbles, sir, when vapor pressure falls below the dew point.
Okay, so in case of heat exchangers, you know, two fluids are there. One is hot fluid and one is cold fluid. In shell and tube heat exchanger itself, let's talk about. So when one fluid will loses the energy, so there is also a possibility that cavitation may occur. Yes or no?
When, as sir, due to friction losses, there may be a cavitation, sir.
So if a cavitation occurs in heat exchangers, then what we will do to
First,
avoid
we'll
them?
try. What can we do? First, we'll try to clean the pump. I mean, we try to clean heat exchangers, or we choose.
Matlab, suppose operation is going on in industry, there is a heat exchanger continuously working,
Yes, sir.
and suddenly you saw that cavitation has started to form in the heat exchanger. Then you will start cleaning directly.
Uh-huh.
Then that is what
I'll add certain chemicals in the fluid so that it cleans
the
up.
running operation. You will inject the chemicals.
Yes, sir. No.
अच्छा घर में भी चाय बनाते हो? Do you prepare tea at home or coffee?
Tea, sir.
Have you ever been in the kitchen?
I have been, sir.
So in kitchen there are vessels, you know, when they are hot. For example, let's say pressure cooker. During working, if there is any problem, will you start sending the chemicals?
I'll release pressure through pressure valves.
So that is what I am asking now. In such scenario, during the operation, suddenly you saw cavitation has occurred. I am not asking how will you figure out that, yeah, that is a cavitation problem. But the point is, suppose there is a cavitation, then how will you solve it, resolve it? If you know, then you answer. If you don't know, you can simply say no.
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Then why you are wasting your own time? Anyway, so fine. Do you know what is drag force?
Yes, sir. Drag force? I know, sir. This caused to internal resistance of the material to oppose the flow of motion.
So drag force is there due to fluid or due to material?
due to fluids, sir.
Then why you say it is the internal resistance of material?
Means if fluid is flowing on a material, the material develops some internal resistance to oppose the flow.
Then what is
So-
shear stress?
Shear stress. Shear stress is it is form of drag force, sir. There are two types of drag force, skin friction.
So drag force is a form of shear stress, or shear stress is a form of drag force?
Drag force is a form of shear stress.
What you were saying? Anyways, matlab you have not prepared that thing. Which topic you have prepared in FM?
I prepared pumps, sir.
And pumps you are not able to answer the cavitation thing. Okay, let's talk about the pumps only. So in pumps, which arrangement is better? Centrifugal pumps in series or centrifugal pumps in parallel?
I think if we want more flow rate, we choose centrifugal pumps in series. And if we want more head, we choose centrifugal pumps in parallel.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I want to transport the liquid, suppose from ground floor to multi-story building, let's say 100th floor of any building,
Yes, sir.
then I will use pumps in series or pumps in parallel.
I use pumps in series, sir.
Pumps in series because flow rate is important.
Yes, sir.
100th floor, I am saying. What will you do with flow rate if there is no pressure head? Anyways, it's fine. Okay, that's all from my side. I think you need to do some preparation. When you have your interview?
On 10th, sir.
After 1 week.
Yes, sir.
And still you have not prepared. When was the form you fill for NPCIL?
I filled on 15th on March. 15th on March.
And now it is 2nd June. So 15th of April, 15th of May, almost 2.5 months has been passed. And in 2.5 months, you have not prepared anything for the interview. But have not even a single subject you have prepared. What you were doing?
In between we had a final semester also. I have allergies.
So have you got any placement in IIT?
No, sir. Means I have
Then
allergies.
why you filled the form for NPCIL?
With the hope that I'll get NPCIL.
And you are not preparing anything for that?
I'm preparing, sir, from past 15 days.
It is not it is not we call preparation. Preparation is, you know that now in BARC and PCIL you need to prepare 4 subjects.
Yes, sir.
And even the 2 subjects you said, heat and FM, you are not prepared completely. You said you have prepared pumps, and still in pumps you are not able to answer these simple questions. I'm not going in the details of pumps. So Hemanth, I will say, I think it is still 1 week. Do study as maximum as possible and try to understand the concepts and their real life applications. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can't say that it will be sufficient, but yes, if you got lucky and super lucky, I will say, and they just discuss those things which you have prepared, then it will be kind of a lottery for you. Otherwise, to be honest, and prepare 4 or subject minimum. Okay, because as when Ankur sir was discussing, you said thermodynamics also. You named 6 subjects there, and you are not even prepared to with the 2 subjects. Okay, so don't use extra subjects. Just focus on the 4 subjects, or at least 3, because in 1 week I don't think you can do 4 subjects, but at least prepare 3 subjects minimum. Maybe, and then hope for the best. Okay, but I can tell you one thing: whatever little answer you gave for the question, that was absolutely perfect, almost perfect. Okay, so you whatever you have studied, that was good. Okay, but the answer you said, they were good. Satisfactory answer we can say, but still you need to do some good hard work in next 1 week. Okay, and work on your energy and loudness.